I wear my glasses. He's on you. He's scary. Oh! Thought it was you. Oh, shit, I know. We're going to do it. No class. Huh? Why? Why? What's wrong? What I do wrong? He said no class. Class of what? What? Huh? What? Wampa? You're fragile. Black punks, Air Forces. Black punk Air Forces. Oh, I thought they were Air Forces. Never mind, they got white bottoms. Oh, the grounded one is better than the air one. I did not think you were going to try to scratch my neck. Maybe you should scratch the sticks. It's a mosquito hit. You always see it. Bro, I'm so serious. I seen him, bro. I seen him. That's what's real. Bad dudes in one neutral. Nigga eating right now. No! Put line. Yo, Cap. Capasaur. What? What? Yo, what up? Hold on. Yo, relax. Lord of mercy. Baby Jesus. Lord of mercy. Baby gone. Ooh, Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Baby Jesus. He saved me. Baby Gronk, please save. No, Baby Gronk. He said Baby Gronk kicked me. That is something Baby Gronk might do. Ouch. They got me good. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, door's still open. Oh. You're trying to end me. Is a taco a sandwich? A taco a sandwich? Is a taco a sandwich? Let me get the big first. Think about it. What makes a sandwich? For like something like a bread, some meat, some veggies, maybe some cheese, and sauce. And salsa. Salsa, whatever you want. Man, you have the whole shebang. But that's like, the reason why I don't say that is because it has to be like low-key 2 separate pieces of bread, no? Like that's why people be like, oh, I got sandwich in between them. People are saying that because they're referencing a sandwich being 2 things and something in the middle. Yeah, but that's like, even though a taco is only folded over, you're still in between the taco. Yeah, but you're still in between the tortilla, you know, because it's folded over. That folding it over, it's like folding over a piece of paper, and you got 2 sides of the paper. You know what I mean? You fold over the sandwich. So, fold over the bread. So do you consider a hot dog a sandwich? Yes. A hot dog is a sandwich. A sandwich? Yes. It's just a different form of a sandwich. So, it's just so would you say an empanada is a sandwich? That's a real question. That's a key. Actually, nah. Because you know how not? Because it's sealed. You know what I mean? Yeah, but if you don't mind one side being closed, why would you mind the other? You think the only thing that clears the sandwich is that if you could sit here and see what's on the inside? Low key though. Like a sandwich is open. You know what's going on. But what about when you bite an empanada? Does it become a sandwich once you take a bite out of it and open it? I guess in that regard, yeah, empanada is a sandwich. Alright folks, you heard it here first. Confirmed. From the man himself. The myth, the legend. Jimmy T. Oh nah. I can kill to my own fucking commentary. Do you consider them a sandwich? No. Why don't you consider them a sandwich? I believe the sandwiches means that the things that are put in something in the middle are separated. What? I believe the sandwiches, like the things in the middle are separated, but they're all touched. No, like the things that are enclosed in what's in the middle. So like the breads can't be touched. They have to be separate. So you sauce both of them up differently. But like, okay, so they have to be separate. Yeah, it's also easier to build. Like, cause you normally build a sandwich. Empanadas are like fried, you know, like hot dogs are like, yeah, you do build hot dogs, I'm not gonna say you don't. But like, a taco, actually you kinda build a taco. you see? But I'm not bugging then. Nah, I was just making bad points for myself, but what I'm trying to say is like, I feel like because the breads are separated, then it becomes a sandwich. Like for example, you know what a torta is? Yeah, it's like a flat on the hole. No, a torta is literally a Mexican sandwich. two breads separated like a sandwich, but the only difference is that it's filled with taco meat. Oh.
That easy comical pleasure.
Nah, I'm just trying to find the tune. Alright. So, this is the question. Which are better, cats or dogs?
That's a hard question. You can't really just pick one or the other, you know. Me personally, I can't answer that
It
question.
might be hard. But it's a question, and that's the best questions are the questions that are hard. So I'm gonna start off.
Okay.
I think dogs are infinitely better than cats.
Okay, why is that?
I would say that I understand the counter argument of dogs being a little bit more patience, but that's still kind of looking to be like counter argument because like cats are still fucking living beings. They still need just pretty much almost the same exact shit that dogs need, except having to like walk. With certain dogs, you could argue you don't even have to walk. However, like a dog, like if you get the right dog, he will protect you. Like he will fight and make sure that.
Oh, yeah, that's an automatic pro of having a dog.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that like
A cat with a dog.
yeah, or not even just that. I'm not saying that like that's what makes them better infinitely. I'm just saying
No, I'm just saying that's just a pro.
bro, exactly. So like infinitely ability for one, that's already like
Like a very big pro.
yeah, I would say like a fighting argument started off. Secondly, dogs actually understand commands on a different level than cats do. Not because about them being dumber or not. It's just yeah, exactly. Dogs are domesticated. Even though we have cats that are domesticated, they don't really. I don't think they feel like they're domesticated.
Because of how they were domesticated.
Yeah,
They weren't domesticated by humans, they domesticated themselves.
yeah, and so they kind of look at us like we're partners. Like, yeah, this human guys want to be cool.
Yeah, it's like it's exactly. Like if I hang around this human guy, I'm probably gonna find food.
Yeah,
Because humans had like farms and shit, and their farms had like, you know, there'd be like critters like rats and shit crawling about. So then fucking rats came to hang around humans, and they're like, oh yeah, there's gonna be food hanging around these niggas.
rats.
Yeah, rats.
That's expenses.
I mean, yeah. Me personally, it's hard for me to argue on this point because I don't really see which one I'm more co-aligned with.
Like, but you're supposed to just pick one.
I mean, if I had to pick one, it has to be cash trainer. Cause I gotta argue.
But you gotta say why. And why do you feel?
Because on the real note, like with the right cat, like not even with the right cat, if you raise your cat right, that nigga would be the most chillest nigga alive. Like you could really just be chilling there, not even worried. And a lot of dogs' personalities end up being like when they're young, just really like rowdy. Like no matter what dog. Like some dogs be a little chill even when they're young. Some dogs be like for the most part, all dogs when they're like little baby, they be on. I'm fucking shit up. I'm gonna hug. We having fun.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Cats are cute when they're young.
Now I'm not even talking about something like cute. I'm talking about like.
But any dog can be raised to be just as calm and chill if you raise them that way.
It's yeah, but I'm saying like you said, like you gotta go a little. Sometimes with some dogs, you gotta go that little extra mile, like train the nigga.
It'll be the same thing with cats though.
Not necessarily.
Of course, if anything, it'll probably be even harder to find a cat that is really you.
If you stop littering yourself, does that actually help? Like as a whole, like does that help the whole? You stop.
So if I stop littering, does it help the whole?
Do you think that helps the problem? Pollution.
Oh, pollution?
Oh yeah, just like littering.
100%. Reason why is because it's proven that humans are social characters and we learn off each other. Same way animals do, but like, you know, we're even more physical communication. So we can like broadcast messages so clearly.
No, but like,
so what I mean is like me picking up Me picking up something
Okay.
might cause a chain reaction for my younger generation, or even just people just in general. Like
That's a very valid point.
my coworker seeing me fucking throwing shit out might make him be like, oh, I'm gonna throw shit out too. Just the same way, like saying stuff like Loki, like like slang and trends, just all that. Like, people just admire each other, and because we're very social.
Okay.
So I think that's like off the back already, like a very big like what's the word? Like reasoning why it does help the bigger cause. Because more people doing it obviously would be better, but it starts with one.
Alright. In my consequence, if that's the case, and people have been making these movements to have people litter less and help with the litter and pollution problem, then why does it only get worse? Then it obviously seems like it's not helping.
It gets worse.
I'm saying like it hasn't gotten better.
I think the biggest thing is not. I think the biggest thing about understanding it is that it's never gonna get better. But what I think is that if like the kind of people in the world who try to like not through. What I think happens is that we would be worse, right? Because the question isn't does it matter at all? The question is, does it help the whole? I think it does. Because if nobody was just fucking recycling and throwing garbage out and shit polluting, then the world would really fucking explode. Like, it would just be mountains and mountains of garbage like in Wally, like when you can see the earth, like after 9 years. Like, that's a bunch of lazy ass niggas not doing shit. Just everybody's just like, yep, we're gonna fucking throw everything that we have on the floor where we all walk and have the drive through. Like, it's gonna just create mountains and mountains of garbage. Like there's probably like, I'm gonna say like the majority of the world recycles, but like a lot of the world like recycles and tries to clean. Like we have like, think about like sanitation. Like you're basically saying like, oh, well, sanitation stop doing their job. Like where would the garbage go? Like everybody does like a little part. But my point is that like, if nobody was doing it at all, then yeah, it would fucking. It would make a difference. So the same thing applies otherwise.
One, sanitation doesn't like help littering. It helps people remove their trash from their homes.
But that's what littering is, though.
It's so people won't.
Alright. The question is, do you think a mom is more important?
So is that 3-2 or
it's 2-3?
Okay.
Do you think that a mom is more important in an individual's life or a dad? Not gender-based arguments. So therefore, like it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl.
Neither.
Nah, you can't say neither. You have to pick a side for action.
Nah, that's a whole different. It's like a mom can just be just as bad as a father.
No, well, I'm talking about what a mom typically stands for and what a dad. I'm talking about the best versions of a mom and a dad. So like, think about like a perfect scenario. Which would matter more? They're both doing their jobs amazingly and perfectly. What do you think?
But what is the dad supposed to do and what is the mom supposed to do?
I think this.
I feel like you're acting an ill-informed person right now.
I think that this is just biologically based. I think like moms can teach things about like
nurturing and whatnot, and
pregnancy.
And father is supposed to teach like
and I think
like reality, like being able to spend for yourself, survival.
I wouldn't say all those things in particular, but I mean things like, for example, having a stronger biology than a female, and being able to understand that yourself. Knowing that you are the protector, or knowing that there's things that you can't, like like maybe. Because we're a little bit different emotionally wise, because women have like more like estrogen, so they have like their emotions are like really high. Like they get their periods like once a month, and it's just biology. Like I'm not talking about like social standards, right? Like a man can cook, I cook, she can cook all the time. That's not. I'm not talking about folding laundry or something like that.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
I'm talking about like what a mom provides and what she actually teaches you because of who she is, and what a dad does. Like remember, your mom births you, nigga. She births you.
Yeah, so she if you teach you like soft.
But if you notice, like there's things like, for example, like it's easy for somebody to be a nigga's dad. But it's very rare where someone says, "Oh yeah, I'm basically like your mom."
I don't think it's as easy to be a nigga that is like I don't think.
I think it's easier. It's easier. Like you can go out because like the thing about it is that females they pop out the baby themselves. Some sort of like and like with another baby on that type of level, it's a little bit harder for them because they know what it feels like to also pop a baby out. I'm not talking about females that can't pop babies out. They're excluded from the conversation.
There's some females that mess with niggas that do that occasionally have something.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about like just based off. I'm not talking about like people's personal opinions. I'm talking about like facts. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think there's like facts for that type of shit. I mean, like a father can just be just as nurturing as the mother is. Even though the nigga might not have birth child wants to.
Yeah, you don't think that causes a difference in humans? You don't think the fact that we spawn from our mothers makes a difference? We're still animals, bro. Like it's still biology.
I know.
Like the same way you might like a female scent, like the way she stinks, or the same way you might.
Oh yeah, so
it's like this biology base. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, long story short.
Okay.
You was to pick a side. What would you think? You think that moms are more important role in the individual's life or that? Because I know my answer.
I mean, I would have to say a mother.
Why?
Because, like, if you're thinking, like, biologically and, like animalistically, then it would have to be the mother because your mother is the one who typically is the one who gets you on your footingness first. Make sure you're safe for those first few years of your life, or if you're an animal, those first few months of your life, and then that's it. She helps you. Now you know as much as you can know.
Nah, but I'm talking about humans.
Oh, I mean,
that's why I said boy or girl.
And you're talking about the best mother and the best father. I guess in a sense I would probably have to go with a father.
Why?
I'm talking about humanly.
Yeah, why?
Because I guess what a mother's supposed to provide typically just, like I said, nurturing, feeding, like consoling, helping with their feelings. And the father's just gonna be like, alright nigga, I'm about to show you how you fucking build a cabin, bro. Alright boys, what are we doing? We about to go kill some nigga. Like, alright boys, you going fishing. My mother's gonna be like, nah, don't worry. I got the food prepped at your father, bro. Like, like, if we're thinking about it in that sense, what like a woman typically normally does when she goes and gathers, she'll be done. Like, biologically, in a sense.
You're not wrong. That's why they're a little bit weaker than us. Something like, like raw strength.
Yeah, because the woman has to use all their strength, well, everything biologically. Like that,
but a baby?
Like, ultimately, is, using it. Like, not personal to you, but like,
two people, yeah, it's personal question.
It's like, as a friend, should you constantly... Actually, this is a better question. It's like... Oh, nah, these are hard. Fuck. I don't know, maybe not hard. But, alright.
It's hard to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like...
That's the reason why questions were so hard. Because I saw them as like yin and yang questions. That's like perfect balance. So at least argue with each side.
Nah, I feel like this question might not be like that. Let me see.
You can still ask it.
So it's like, depending on your relationship with a person, should that constitute how much you should tolerate disrespect? Like how much disrespect you should be able to take from them, like from each other.
I understand exactly what you mean.
Just because of like how deep your relationship is, or like how long you have the relationship, or because of the type of relationship you have.
Gotcha. I like that question. Alright, my answer to that is no. I think that's unhealthy. I think in order to live like a fruitful life, Are you good? Yeah, I think like in order to live like a fruitful life, you need to live like truthful, like very truthful. Like, and not only just very truthful, but also very like equal to all. Like, you wouldn't cut somebody slack just because you go with that. Because if you don't like that, or if they don't like that, then what ends up happening is that you're like enabling like behavior that's bad, basically. Yeah. You don't necessarily have to be like, oh, I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna deal with them or fuck these niggas. You could literally just like talk to them about it. Like competition doesn't always have to be negative, if that makes sense. If somebody I feel like is really supposed to be there for you or like be in your life, they would understand exactly what you mean and what you're going through as long as you're being honest and truthful. So I don't think that you should tolerate something only because how deep the connection is.
Okay. So then, my next question on that is like, depending on how they disrespected you, do you feel like
there's like a limit?
You should talk to, like, yeah, is there like a limit, or should you just still try to like just get the feelings out and just talk about it?
So you mean like if it's really bad, like I don't want to talk to you anymore at all?
Yeah. Should the feelings still be communicated, or should it just?
Nah, I mean nah.
Should you just choose your best wits and go up about it how you think it's best and just go?
I mean, it just depends on. I mean, because now you're changing the question from like the original.
No, yeah.
But that's fine. But in that case, I feel like that is just case dependent on how you feel about the person, because you're gonna always do what you want. Like if you want to talk to somebody and tell them how you feel, you're gonna do it. You're gonna find a way to do it, whether you want to or not. Literally, that shit might just be coughed up one day when you're just like drinking. Just because of the fact that you held on to it and you didn't fucking speak about it, you know? And if you didn't speak about it and you're still around that person, then that's just a fucking you. So just let that shit go. You know? And now, if that nigga was really not meant to be in your life and you kick him out, like you probably won't have to think about it for a very long time unless it comes up like on some like, what's the worst shit somebody did to you? Type of question. But you know, like I said, like if you avoided those people and you just dropped it because it was too bad, then you probably don't have to even think about it as much anymore. You're able to really move on past it. At least if you know, if it was that bad where you have to like, you know, be like, fuck these niggas.
Yeah. Alright. Guess that was more like a personal question on like a date.
No, it was. I mean, how did you feel about both those questions? You just kind of asked me.
Well, it's like hard to argue because I'm never the one in the predicament. It's just like you said, it's very case dependent, and it's like also on the first question, it's like how you like the nigga disrespecting costume. That's how you feel. And it's like definitely shouldn't get too fucked about now. Like I'm not too fucked about not like explaining yourself, but there's like too fucked about
like if they're
seeing yourself.
Yeah, like if they're really that bad. You know,
like constant recurring, that's the same constant doing for you, and it's like, alright, it makes sense.
Yeah, and like it also makes sense that like you wouldn't even like worry about it anymore. It's my turn? Alright. Alright. This is the question. Do you think that life is better with media? So what that basically means is, and I'm gonna exclude one. That basically means like manga, anime, TV shows, movies, cartoons, like that. And then second one, which I'm excluding from that person, is gonna be qualified as that, is music. Why? If I'm gonna let you know right now that if you pick media, any music that's in media is cooked. Because I'm gonna told you I'm excluding it.
And your question was what?
Which do you think is better? Your personal opinion. Do you think that media is better or music is better?
You're separating media from music?
Yeah, I'm excluding it.
That doesn't even make sense.
I'm saying so every time there's a scene like you know in
that show or a movie, there's
no music. So basically you have to pick between media like books, movies, shows, cartoon, anime, manga, video games, or just straight music. But mind you, everything else that you pick won't have music in it. It's a crazy question. It's a crazy question.
Kind of doesn't make sense.
But which one would you pick? I think that it's like.
I feel like you gotta pick like it's like music or video games.
No, bro, no. Like there's music in video games. That's the reason why I'm excluding it.
Alright, then it gotta be like music or manga.
Oh, just answer the question, bro.
Dude, what's really that hard for you? This is an insanely hard question. One, because music is media.
But I said I'm excluding it.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm basically taking media as a whole. I'm separating this one part of it and putting it against the rest of it.
Media, bro. Media.
I'm
By
saying
a long shot.
why?
Because you're gonna be able to intake probably so much more from books, movies, like fucking video games, nigga. Like
You said video games.
like I don't know. As me as a person, I'd rather like I can sit here and play a fucking video game with no noise. Like I could chill with that. Sure, it might not be as impactful,
But playing a video game with no noise probably listening to your own music, though.
no, with no noise. Like
No music, no noise.
that's what I'm saying. Like it might not be as impactful or hit as hard, but I think I'd have way better time. Like I'd definitely rather be sitting here fucking slapping sticks playing Smash than just
and sirens.
yeah with you than just fucking sitting in the backyard just like yeah this is some pretty good music, sitting in the basement going yeah this is some pretty good music. Like that's all it's gonna constantly be. This is pretty good music. This is, oh, I don't like this music.
So basically, in a sense, you're basically saying that before any media came out and there was just only music like for humans, you're basically saying that they didn't know what they were missing.
Yeah, like for real. Like I'd rather play video games